I used to have a nice Russian girl. She used to come. She used to cook everything. It was good. Then she left. Then I had this nice Colombian girl. She used to always cook, and then she's gone. So now I have to cook. So I spoke to my imaginary girlfriend, and I said, I don't know how to cook. And she said, oh, really? You don't know how to cook? And I said, no, you know how you do so that the person says, oh, wow, would you like me to come and cook it? She says, you know what? You should learn. Not what I was expecting, but I was like, okay. So since she said that, I said, figure this. I'm going to learn how to cook. So today I'm cooking chicken. I decided I'm going to chicken soup. So I got everything. I got the onion. I don't even know what this is in Espanol, but this is onion. And I got the red little balls things. I'm going to do some of that too. I got potatoes, papas. Yep, I'm putting it in. And celery. Yep, I'm putting it in too. And of course, carrots. Yes, yes. And this thing is supposed to make it smell better. Oregano. No, it's something like that. Whatever. And then I got the chicken, of course. Yes, so why don't we get started with our ingredients. Now that we have everything, I'm just going to put everything in the pot. You see, I figure this way. If everything is in the pot, then something must come out that tastes good. So as long as there's chicken there, then there's chicken soup, and I'll just throw everything else in there. I even got some flour. All right, so let's get started. I'm gonna just start washing up everything and get everything ready, all right? I figure just like in life, the first step is a shower. I figure in cooking it's the same thing, right? So we shower. Clean up the vegetable. Primero, ducha todo la vegetable. Entonces es bien para cocinando. So primero, ahora es pollo. Now let me get to the chicken. So we're gonna clean up the chicken and get it ready. We got all the vegetables ready, first step. Now we get the chicken ready, then we get on to what we need to do. Okay, so now wash the chicken and we're almost ready to go. Ducha la pollo, and es muy bien para la sopa. Entonces, ahora we get ready to put everything in the pot. I'm gonna put everything together. So we're gonna put, I gotta do this like I'm teaching. So what we're gonna do is, we're gonna put everything in the pot together, and as we put the things in the pot together, they shall cook together, and then the aroma from everything shall filter into the other thing. That's how they do it when they're really doing it. Todo, conmigo. Entonces cocinando cuando finito es delicioso. Alright, so now we need the pot, más grande pot para todo, and agua para sopa. And now we put everything in the pot with the water and start cooking. Alright, so that's our next step. I totally forgot to get salt. When you cook, you kind of need salt. But they do say, for black people, we don't need to be eating too much salt because it's not good for us anyway. So, it's probably best. But anyway, I got, voila, soy sauce. Oops. Same thing, I know. I know the same thing, the same thing, I know. I'm just saying, I forgot the salt, but I got soy sauce. Plus it has flavor. Voila. All right, so what we do is, get a little soy sauce going, flavor in the water, and then we get the chicken. So now, we put our chicken inside the water. Alright, so we get our chicken in. Now, we're not going to use all the chicken. I mean, we just kind of use however many the pot can hold. So I got like 1, 2, maybe say 4 pieces of chicken. 4 pollo. Okay. Entonces, es bien. Ahora es necesario para caliente. Now we put it on the fire. Get some fire underneath it and start adding our vegetable. Cuando caliente, entonces vegetable para sopa. Okay? Okay, so now we got the chicken on its way. It's cooking. So it's time now to get the vegetables ready. Pollo es caliente en fuego. Ahora es tiempo para vegetable. So we're gonna cut up the vegetables and add them to our soup. I mean, I chose celery, potato, and the red balls thing, and some other stuff. But I mean, for your soup, I guess you can choose whatever you want. Alright, so once we cut up the celery, para mí es celery, papas, y other vegetable. But para ti es, para tu sopa, it's different. So, entonces, vegetable, once you cut them up small, pequeña, entonces, you put them inside your soup. So I got them small, so I'm gonna add them to my soup. Now I just keep adding until my pot is kind of full. You know, I don't have like a gauge or anything. I just figure I'm gonna just put as much as I can in there. Mas. Get some potatoes in there. Papas también. Carrots also. And get some of the scallion in there. I don't know what this is in Spanish really. But it's good seasoning. It smells good. Yeah. So I figured it'll help. Alright, so pequeña, a little small. Once we got them small, we drop them right into our pot. This is my soup, so I don't really want to hear anyone talk about, well, that's not my grandma's soup. This ain't your grandma's soup. This is my soup. So you know, if your grandma has her way of making her soup, this is not it. So I'm just saying, you know, this is how I make my soup. Es sopa para mío, para Kelly sopa. All right, so we got this smelly thing. I don't know the name of it. All right, so we get some more potatoes in there, papas, mas papas, and more of this red ball thing. I think it's supposed to be a great seasoning or something. Carrots, celery. Voila, we add them to our soup. Okay, so this is what we have so far. Take a look. It's still needing more time. I'm gonna add a little piece of ginger. Why? Well, because I have ginger. I don't want it to go to waste. I figured I might as well throw whatever I have inside. I'm gonna add an onion as well to my soup. It should help with the taste and the aroma. Más delicioso. And here we go. We add some onions in our soup as well. Once we have everything inside the soup, we kind of let it just sit and boil for an hour or two, something like that, until all the chicken boils down and is edible. Then we're good to go. When it's nice and soft and delicious, then we're good to go. We're all set. So I figured while I'm cooking, I'm going to use all the seasoning that I've seen everybody else use. And so this is little black things, whole black peppercorn. I don't know if that's what they call them everywhere, but my grandmother used to use them when she cooked. I mean, they're horrible when you bite on them, but I guess they do something, some kind of spice for the food. So I'm going to use some. Also, my Russian girlfriend used to use it too, so I guess it must be something about it. So I'm going to add some of these little black balls to the soup, and I'm going to also add some to the chicken. Ese pequeño negro, and es muy bien delicioso comida. Entonces, cuando comida pequeña. Poco aquí, little here. You just got to be careful with this little thing. Sometimes they get away on you, and rather than 6, you end up adding 16, 30, and then you're in trouble. So, but it's supposed to be good for the food, so we'll add a little bit of them. I'm going to show you all what it looks like when it's finished, so y'all can see my finished production, alright? Ahora, tu viendo mi sopa. Okay? Un momento. Aquí es mi sopa terminó. Es delicioso. Yes, my soup is finished after about 2.5 hours or so. That's the only thing with soup, it takes a long time. Cuando sopa es mucho tiempo para terminar. Pero ahora es terminó. And es muy bien. Es caliente, entonces necesita poco tiempo más para comiendo. It's still hot, so I gotta wait a little while before I eat it. But soup is finished, and that's my idea, that's my soup that I share with y'all. Thank you all for joining me. So until next time, I'm Kelly.